Hello. Wow. I gotta clean my camera. It's really sweet and foggy here in Ketamine Ken's Kinder Garden. There may be a hummingbird making a guest appearance. Yesterday, Brian joined me. We sat on the bench in the sun. Today, I'm going to stand with you briefly and see if I can get some more rain to fall upon me. Thank you all who've been giving me indirect emails and checking in about this little endeavor I've got going on. I think one of the things that people are asking, like, what am I hoping to get out of this? Even I had a nice conversation with my father yesterday too, and it was very opening just to give like what it means to do something that takes us out of our comfort zone, such as, I don't know if you call this public speaking, but talking to a screen rather than interacting with humans, which is what I've done most of my life. So today I was thinking about what it was that really motivates me. And it is sort of a personal endeavor. And hopefully each of you too takes the time to think of what it is when I choose the words I choose. And what came to me was, as a very young lad, I had a natural inclination to think in terms of animistic frameworks. What I mean by that, as I look in this camera and look back and I see a Buddha head, I see a Buddha statue, I see some honeysuckle. And when I think of these inanimate objects, I think of them with utmost regard. And so later on in life, I learned about and still need to do more learning about a particular framework, which was in the English language anyways. There's this understanding of it's a I-it relationship, like it's just me and this thing. And then the I-thou, which is myself, recognize myself as a sacred and important and special, love-worthy being, and thou, which is also recognizing you, this thing, my dogs, those plants as sacred, special, worthy of being on this planet. So how does that get into my sense of why I'm checking in on a daily in my Kinder Garden leading up to the election? Well, I did look at the news and I see lots of mudslinging, disrespect, name calling. And whenever it does seem to, hi, whoever's beaming in, I'm not sure of your music, but I probably would love to hear your music. This I-thou relationship. It may seem kind of hokey. It might seem a little bit difficult in moments where we're stressed, but I'm just pinging it in. And in my notes, I have a particular example that I fluffed out with Pi, which is known as a compassionate AI assistant. And we talked back and forth about a particular way to model what it means to be in the state of putting someone down hierarchically or because of who they are or what they do, and also what it means to see everyone, everything as equal. I thank you very much, brother, and I hope you too kind of do something subversive today when we get out into the world. That's where the real challenge begins. So oftentimes I am a slower talker, and I realize the importance of choosing my words, feeling it out. And oftentimes the reason that I have to ponder is, am I talking poorly about myself to myself and treating myself as a I, it? And that synergy, when I think of, no, am I enough? And do I need to do something to really affirm who I am before I speak to another? Oftentimes that frees me up. I was going to use an example. If my dogs were wrestling, I can very easily get their attention. And one, self-critical is not a bad thing at all. However, self-affirming can free us up from a lot of negative, I don't know, just interactions that we have with others as well. So good point. And so when my dog, who's, oops, let me see, this way, Sibo is there chewing on something I don't want him to chew on, there's kind of two ways to go about it. Hey, Sibo, come here, come here. And I'm getting it backwards. He really just wants my attention and loves to be loved on. However, growing up with a couple of dogs in my household, our go-to way was to yell and scream and get their get their attention and sort of deem them as somehow bad behavior rather than just natural behavior. Your dog made you a better man. My dog makes me a better man every day, and that's why we got it. 2 for the price of 1. My dogs make me a better man too. So as I ponder this I thou communication, I ask anyone who's here today to go out into the world and look at the times where this is straightforward and comes easy and sometimes needs a little work. We are leading up to the election. It's happening so fast, and I'm going to be online up until that point. I will be taking this on the road for a little bit, but I do hope that if you have an affinity for any of these topics, they're just little seed plantings. We can make it a kinder garden. Spread the word, share this, stir up conversations, be kind to yourself, be self-analytical and critique what we can do better. So thank you for beaming in. If you do have music, post it in the chat. I would love to hear what it is. And just in case I don't get to check in with you for the rest of the day, I'm going to come out here and dance in this fog. I'm sending you love from I to thou. The power of words is so important. And we are primates that have this power of language. So why don't we utilize it in a way that helps raise us up rather than put us down? Welcome and thank you for joining me in my kinder garden. I will see you all in the near future. Thank you for joining me. Keep making music. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.